Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is week 9, I believe, of my D20 series where I use a D20 die to decide what I'm going to paint. And by that, I mean, if you're new here, hi, I'm Holly. I've created a list and I've got my cute little hot pink and gold D20 die. It's like, I swear to God, my favorite color together. And then the list. So I've got 20 different animals, 20 different occupations. And occupations are a very loose term. Some of it's just speech, which I'm kind of waiting to roll that one day. But it's kind of a fun way for me to decide what I'm going to paint without having to like overthink it, because I think as artists, we always tend to overthink things. And then I'm going to be putting them in these cute tiny frames. You can kind of see the buildup around me of like all of the different ones I've done from previous weeks. No, I'm not going to zoom in on those because you can go watch them. Yeah, we'll be putting them in these tiny frames as a cute way to just kind of finish it all off. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right, what are we doing? 3. I've got an octopus. 20. As a bartender. Ooh, okay. You know what, let's just start. So I think we'll start with the bar top. We'll have his little head peeking out. And I think we should make all of his arms doing something different because, well, I've never seen a not busy bartender in a busy place. I mean, granted, we've all been to dive bars that you're not really sure how it's open, but I feel like, as someone who worked in food service for quite a long time, things can get hectic really quickly, and so I kind of want to put that in this. It's always the thing about octopi too, is like that you always have to like, I mean, you don't have to count exactly how many arms, but I feel like for me, it's always gonna frustrate me if I can't count all of the arms. I'll be sliding you your check.
And this is the part where she doesn't realize her microphone died. To be continued.
I think I want to make this like kind of like an old, like, I don't know, old-fashioned, like high-end place, I think. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I was giving dive bar at first, but I'm kind of thinking like what the colors wise, like a nice wood grain countertop. You know, like he's a fancy lad. You know, somewhere you'd go and drink some like high-end whiskey is kind of the vibe I'm thinking. I'm thinking his name might be Gerald. I'm not sure yet though. As always, if you want to leave a name in the comments, that would be great. Well, I've got some countertop bleeding onto Gerald. This is why I need to be more patient, but I'm not. Okay. I think maybe like an orange background would be cute here. I feel like there maybe needs to be like, well, scratch that. One more bottle over here. Because I feel like it's kind of looking a little bare. I think we'll go with an orange background. Because I feel like I usually do a lot of pinks. But pink doesn't strike me as like classy Scotch bar. And that might just be because most of those places feel aggressively heterosexually male. But, you know, whatever. And then I guess the last thing we really need to do is the white, and we'll get you a little closer so you can see a bit better. Yeah. What color should I make these bottles? I think we should go for another red one, or at least another red label. No, probably for the best that I did red, considering that just bled immediately. I really need to be more patient. And I guess this background kind of just faded more so to red than it did orange, but maybe I'll add a touch of like a washy, you know, that interior design touch of like the stone wash, whatever they want to call it. Okay, give that a second. Okay, everyone, so there you have it. Our cute little Octopus Bartender. I think his name should be Gerald. Maybe. I feel like that's kind of like a default dude name that I do that's like not too abrasive. You know, like I'm never gonna name it a Kyle. If you're a Kyle watching this, sorry. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. Anyways, if you have a better name, please leave it below. And if you made it this far, I really appreciate you being here. And I would also really appreciate if you'd hit like and subscribe because that helps me out a lot and just kind of helps keep the channel running. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Have a good day. Bye-bye.